Hey everybody, it's Aubrey, the Director of Strategic Partnerships here at C Squared Social. And today on the Business Buzz, we are going to be talking about SEO, search engine optimization. So, first thing I want to talk about is what is the difference between a paid strategy and an organic strategy, right? So, search engine optimization would fall under the organic side of the fence, whereas like PPC, pay-per-click, Google search, that's going to fall under your paid strategy. So they appear two very different ways too, right? Just to keep in mind. So if you Google something, typically the first results that you're going to see will have like ad or promoted, right? And so those are part of the paid strategy. Underneath that, you're going to have the typical company, listings, top agency, or, whatever that search key was that you put in. The ones below, those are brands that are ranking high organically, and likely that's being influenced by their SEO strategy. So SEO is kind of a combination of several things in order to be efficient and effective. So it's a combination of the content that's on your website. Oftentimes now, SEO, a big part of it is blogging. I don't want you to think about it in the way that you would traditionally think about blogging. So that blogs are written specifically to support your SEO. So there's gonna be a lot of like repetitive keywords about a topic, but that's so that like Google reads that data and then pulls you up as like a higher ranking authority. The other things are like backlinks. So who's connecting to your site? Where is your data connecting to? And also just like optimizations in the ways that your website is laid out. So SEO on its own, like as a service, is incorporating everything from web development to copywriters to an SEO strategist. It's really kind of a couple of disciplines all tied into one. But all of those in synchronization support the higher listing of your website organically. One of the other things when it comes to SEO is it does not work like paid ads. So if you were to turn on a paid ad campaign, if you're bidding on certain keywords, it's likely that you would see quick results from those dollars being spent. Now, quick results, I don't mean all of a sudden you've made 50,000 sales, but I mean you're bidding on a keyword. You're going to see a cost associated to that. You might see a lift in website traffic. You'll see impressions. But it's part of ads working, right? You'll notice those results happening, within minutes of a paid ad being gone. When it comes to SEO, it's a much longer term strategy. It's not something that, you do for a day and suddenly your SEO is working. It's something that very much is dependent on consistency and kind of long-term use of that. And one of the cool things about SEO is that once you've been doing it long enough, it kind of carries more weight than the paid ad strategy, right? Because now you're like this expert. So ideally, you're probably always going to want to run paid ads and do SEO at the same time. But if you're just starting out, your need for ads is likely way up here. But as that SEO kind of ranks and does its job, it'll shift. And so the SEO will take the runway. And then, paid ads will kind of be a maintenance piece to that puzzle. But again, that's for the example of Google, but it's a long-term strategy, but that does lend you to kind of be the expert in the space or lend some credibility. Like people are way more likely to click on one of the first three lists in a Google search. No one's going to click back a couple of pages, unfortunately. So that's why SEO and paid ads both, at different times will be incredibly important. So again, SEO is going to be part of your organic strategy to help your website rank higher in search results when people are looking for a product or service. Another thing for companies to think about is the volume of website traffic that can come from organic search. So 53% of website traffic is generated from organic search. So it's, again, a long-term strategy. It's not something that you're going to see overnight. But when you're considering that omni-channel approach, like we were talking about in the blueprint the other day, and just like, the integration of all your different channels, your content, your email, SEO is definitely something that needs to be top of mind as you evaluate the position for your company and the marketing plan for your next year.